On August 4, 2020, at 6:07 p.m., a massive explosion shook Beirut's capital city of Lebanon, killing at least 218 people and leaving more than 6,000 injured. In this video, we will cover how the Beirut explosion came to be the largest non-nuclear explosion in modern-day history. The Beirut explosion was primarily caused by the detonation of approximately 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate. The ammonium nitrate, which is most commonly used for fertilizer, first aid products such as cold packs, and explosives for mining and construction industries, was shipped to Lebanon in 2013 and improperly stored there for 7 years. Political and security officials knew of its improper placement but did nothing about it. The explosion triggered by a fire at Warehouse 12 is the key reason why the detonation occurred. Additionally, there were reports of welding work being done near the warehouse, possibly igniting the fire that led to the explosion. The warehouse itself was reportedly in poor condition. It lacked proper ventilation, fire safety measures, and other essential precautions for handling hazardous materials. The exact cause of the fire is still a subject of investigation, and there are various theories about how it started. The explosion was so massive, creating a shockwave that was detected in Turkey, Syria, Palestine, Jordan, and Israel, as well as parts of Europe, and was heard in Cyprus, more than 240 kilometers away. The massive shockwave caused widespread destruction in the Lebanon area and affected more than half of Beirut, causing more than $15 billion in damage. Buildings, both near the port and several kilometers away, suffered varying degrees of structural damage. Windows were shattered, facades were torn apart, and some structures were partially or completely collapsed. The force of the blast had a particularly devastating impact on older and less resilient buildings. Residential neighborhoods surrounding the port, such as Mar Mikhael and Gemezeh, experienced severe damage. Homes were rendered uninhabitable, leaving an estimated 300,000 people homeless. Beyond the immediate impact on buildings, the explosion caused damage to critical infrastructure, including hospitals, schools, and transportation networks. Several hospitals were overwhelmed with casualties, and the destruction of medical facilities added strain to an already strained healthcare system. The destruction resulted in a humanitarian crisis, with thousands of people left without homes, essential services, or access to medical care. The explosion increased Lebanon's pre-existing economic and political challenges, leading to widespread protests and calls for accountability and reform. In summary, the Beirut explosion was a result of a combination of factors, including the improper storage of ammonium nitrate, negligence in handling hazardous materials, lack of oversight, and broader issues of corruption and political instability in Lebanon. The incident highlighted the importance of stringent safety measures, regulatory enforcement, and accountability in preventing similar disasters in the future. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing and checking out another video in the top left corner.